The observation of the Sabbath. A gift, not a burden. The Sabbath is one of God's most beautiful gifts to humanity. From the very beginning, God set aside a day of rest. By the seventh day God had finished the work he had been doing, so on the seventh day he rested. Genesis chapter 2:2. This was not because God was tired, but because he wanted to establish a rhythm for life, work balanced with rest. The word Sabbath means rest. In the Ten Commandments, God instructed Israel, "Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy." Exodus 20:8. This command was both spiritual and practical. After years of slavery in Egypt, the Israelites needed to learn that their worth was not defined by endless labor. The Sabbath reminded them that God is their provider, not their productivity. In Jesus' time, the Sabbath had become surrounded by strict rules. But Jesus restored its true meaning when he said, "The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath." Mark chapter 2:27. In other words, the Sabbath is meant to bless us, not oppress us. Jesus healed the sick on the Sabbath, showing that love, mercy, and restoration are always in line with God's rest. Today, observing the Sabbath may look different, but the principle remains. It is a day to pause, worship, reflect, and reconnect with God, with family, and even with ourselves. Just as our phones need charging, our souls need rest. Taking intentional time away from daily pressures helps us refocus on what truly matters. In a fast-paced world that celebrates busyness, the Sabbath is a quiet rebellion. It declares trust in God, acknowledging that life does not collapse when we rest. When we honor the Sabbath, we are reminded that God is in control and we are free to rest in Him. Reflection. Are you allowing yourself time to rest in God's presence, or are you constantly striving? If this blessed you, follow the page for more Bible-based insights. Share your thoughts. How do you observe rest in your daily life?